So no, they don't have the residual and everything. That's calculated once you are here. Because of course our clients do custom tailor their leases. So sometimes that is subject to change depending on how you custom tailor your lease. Hello, good morning. It's Trisha speaking.
Hi there, what was your name?
It's Trisha.
Hi, Trisha. My name's Zach. Hey, I was just on the website and I saw the big ad about the Memorial Day sales event in the Sentra being
Yes.
really low price for the lease. I was wondering if I could talk to someone and get an out the door price and just understand, what the actual cost would be for one of those Sentras.
Sure, I'll be more than happy to assist you. And as the Sentra states, it is with a $5,995 down payment. That's exclusive of all your taxes and your fees. And this one, of course, if you want to do a zero down, we also have zero down available on it as well. If you wanted to do anything rolled in, for every $1,000 that you roll in, your payment goes up by about $30 a month, roughly. But yeah, and the special ends today. Is this something that you're interested in?
Yeah, it's definitely something I'm interested in. I've been shopping for Sentra for a while now. I'm in New Jersey, so I don't know if that's going to throw a wrench in things, maybe with the taxes and whatnot. But before I make any decision,
you'll be paying Jersey taxes.
Jersey taxes, yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure you could help me with that. Before I make any decision, though, I'd want to understand what the actual selling price of the vehicle is, or the cap cost on the vehicle, and then what the residual value is, the money factor, things like that. Because the payment seems super interesting, but with $6,000 down, there's a lot of variables in these leases. So is that information that you'd be able to share with me so that I can understand?
It's already on our website. The selling price of this vehicle would be the $22,455. We're selling at MSRP. Let me just take a look at if they have any of the other information. 1 second, okay?
Okay, sure, I'll wait.
So no, they don't have the residual and everything. That's calculated once you are here. Because of course our clients do custom tailor their leases. So sometimes that is subject to change depending on how you custom tailor your lease.
Is that something that we could talk about? I'm interested in doing 3 years and 36,000 miles. So,
yeah, since you are a little bit far from us, the best that I can do is leave your information with my team. And if they do, I know their schedules, they do have appointments incoming. So once they do get the time to reach out to you, they will.
It is okay. So we're two dealerships in, and it is impossible to get information from either dealership. But my team will be really happy to get back to you if they ever call you back. It is astounding to me as to how poorly trained these dealership salespeople are, in the sense that they can provide no real assistance. Let me click on the car and I'll read to you what it says. Well, you can do that. They can provide you with no real assistance. They can't provide you with any information regarding what you're asking for, and they kind of blow you off. You are what's known in the industry as an opportunity. And when you run dealerships, what you are looking for are opportunities to chat with potential customers and to turn them into customers. You can't just take opportunities like this and blow them off. It's not like they're a dime a dozen. When I was in the industry, I think, 7 years ago when I was still in the industry, the average cost to bring a customer into a dealership through advertising and everything else was in excess of $500. If you've got $500 invested in this person calling you on the phone and you can't provide them any information, that's $500 just pissed away. This is just astounding. Absolutely astounding. The residual's the residual based on whatever mileage that lease advertisement was for. It's a percentage of the MSRP. It's really simple. Now, I understand that most salespeople wouldn't know what the residual percentage is, and I understand that it's probably not disclosed in the online ad, but it is really easy to get, because you just go to your sales manager and say, by the way, on the advertised Sentra lease, how many miles a year is it for? And what is the residual value that is based on? It has nothing to do with credit. It has nothing to do with where you live. It is a percentage of the original MSRP as prescribed by the leasing company. So that was pure, unadulterated nonsense to just say, well, it's based on it's based on, I don't know, everything I don't know about.
What are your thoughts on this advertisement that I called in on, Dad? It's 2024 Nissan Sentra S front wheel drive. It's a lease, $49 per month, 18 to 39 months, $5,995 cash down.
Well, what is it? Is it 18 months? Is it 39 months? Is it 5,000 miles a year that you're allowed? And by the way, that's $5,995 down, plus tax, title, license, doc fees, and everything else. That is such a bogus ad that it probably violates every consumer law in the state of New York for disclosure, because you can't put in there it's $49 a month for 18 to 39 months. There's a term. The term has to be disclosed. I mean, okay, I'll take it for 18 months. Oh, well, if that's the case, then that's 12 grand down. I mean, this is why people hate car dealers.
Let's keep going. Maybe one other thing you could help me out with, though, is like, what is the actual MSRP of the vehicle? Because I know you'd mentioned that I guess like the cap cost would be, or like the selling price of the vehicle would be the $22,455. What is the MSRP of that vehicle?
That is the MSRP of it as well.
Oh, okay. So it's like the selling price. I know it's a lease and everything, so like don't get me wrong, but like the selling price is MSRP, and then the residual value. Okay. But okay, so then the money factor, is that another thing that I need to talk to someone on your team about? Or is like, I guess I'm just curious, like if that's being marked up or if that's like at buy rate.
So we don't do markups. All of our vehicles are at MSRP.
Yeah, no. I understand that. I meant on the money factor, like the interest portion of the lease.
Got it. So yeah, like I said, the best I can do is leave information on my team, and when they are available, they can definitely touch base with you.
Okay.
Can you provide me with your first name again, please?
Yeah, my first name is Zach.
Okay, Zach, and the last name?
It's Shefska, Shefska.
Awesome. I'm going to send it with my team, and we'll definitely touch base with you as soon as we can, okay?
Okay. I will say I'm in a bunch of meetings this morning, so if they can text me, that would be awesome. And again, I'm just looking to know like the out the door, essentially. So like, what's the money factor? What's the residual? Obviously, I know the transaction price is the MSRP, so that would all be really helpful if they can communicate that to me, please.
No problem.
Okay.
We'll speak with you soon.
Thank you so much.
That is so sad. That is such a waste of an opportunity. But she seemed sweet on the phone.
No, she was very kind. It's tragically difficult to get pricing from car dealers, especially when you've got these advertised promotions that you're at some sort of price point, but informed customers know to ask for more than just, okay, I'll take it at that price. There's so many aspects to this lease transaction that we would throw a red flag on. You do not put $6,000 down on a lease. You can. You absolutely can. You can do whatever the hell you want in life, but you should not put money down on a lease. You absolutely shouldn't. You're just reducing the capitalized cost of the lease. We have all sorts of videos on how to negotiate a car lease. So it's just like people would call in or might call in on this offer that they have. Which, to be clear, Nissan has a massive oversupply of inventory right now, so a lease at MSRP is also a terrible idea. There's just like a laundry list of things here beyond the terrible dealership interaction that are red and yellow flags for, trying to lease a car, trying to get a deal.
Trying to know what the term is, trying to know what the miles are. What's it all based on? I mean, it was just, it was such a BS ad. And the state of New York will cast a blind eye towards it and allow this dealer to continue to advertise in this manner. And this is the type of crap that customers hate, and with good reason. Yeah, this was shameful. Actually,
this is why we do what we do back at CarEdge. So thank you to all the dealers out there that are keeping us in business. We're glad to help. Dad, thanks for reviewing these as always.
Yeah, my pleasure.